Get it when I get back.
Alrighty. Momentum. Alrighty. Play some online today. Start off with some Sabo again. Alrighty. Alright. Quick find. Again, we get our worst matchup. It might not be the move playing Sabo against the higher divisions. There's just too much going on. Too much boa going on. Alrighty. Guard first. Alright, got our curve. That's all that matters. See how this goes. Take. Hopefully no trigger. Always a trigger. That's the worst trigger. So not a good start. Not a good start. So really isn't good. So 1k, 2k, 2k. They have a shit ton of counter. Not good. Should have counted the first one. Was not expecting them to go 7-7 to be honest. Alright. Not a good start. Try and take out 2 characters if possible. Otherwise, we're just screwed. This is obnoxious. This is obnoxious as hell. Mm. Probably not gonna dragon with that again. Grab a 2K. See how many damn triggers they hit. We might be able to sneak one in, to be honest. Because we can Beckman and then we'll have a lot to swing. Gave us counter back. Interesting. Not sure why they gave us counter back. We might be able to sneak this in. Definitely not going to swing the 4-cost boa. What do they play for 6? Uma? I think we might be able to sneak this in. Oh no, I trashed the Beckman. I didn't want to trash the Beckman. Fuck. Okay, we kind of screwed up. The Beckman was supposed to get rid of the boa. I wasn't paying attention. That's actually really bad. That's actually really bad. Oh, dude, if we... Oh my god, if we didn't trash the Beckman, we would actually been in a decent spot. They do have no Dawn up, though. We might still get it. I think we got it. Oof. Sheesh. Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. Messed up, but it worked out anyways. Dragon got us there. Okay, cool. We will take a win against Boa. That is not an easy matchup. We will take that for sure. Alrighty, we have our next game. Dude, we are facing so many yellow decks, it's actually nuts. Okay, no searcher, so we're kind of in trouble. Okay, no trigger. We appreciate no trigger. Yeah, one more chance. We don't get it. You know what I mean. Am I ever going to use iron? I don't think so, to be honest. We might actually later. Okay. We might use iron later. Give it 2. Then Robin, right? Robin. Okay, we might be able to stabilize from this point. Kind of all depends. On the cards we see. What's up? Sheesh. Oh god. I'm sorry, little one. Really? That's pretty nuts. That's pretty funny. Interesting. Mm-hmm. It is. Definitely is. Mm. Which is true. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, can we get this? No. Okay, so they had a 7k. Swing 1. Probably gonna lose a blocker here. I get it. No GG's. Damn. Not going second in that matchup feels so much worse. God damn. Dude, the amount of yellow decks they're playing is actually kind of disgusting. Everyone's just playing yellow. And then I think Sabo. If I get second, it's not terrible. Hey, King. Thank you for the raid. Hope your stream went well. Hope your stream went well. Yeah, so if we don't get first, or if we don't get second, we go first against yellow. It's pretty much GG. Same with Emu. It's a tough matchup for sure. Might be safer just playing ace at this point. We can maybe play red green Luffy, but if we face ace itself or like Mihawk, yeah, it's still pretty bad. Alright, we're gonna play some ace. There's too much yellow going on. 7-2 tonight with the yellow Luffy. It's fair. It's a good deck. It's a good deck. It's definitely a very solid deck, and it's only going to get better once Nami and Robin come in EBO3. So definitely not a bad deck to play. Yeah, we're going to play ace. We're going to play ace. What matchups did you have? What kind of decks were you playing? I've been mainly seeing boas, emus, and yellow Luffys. Those are the three decks I've been playing a lot, to be honest. Cleanest transitions, thank you. Glad you like them. Glad you like them. Alrighty, we have our next matchup. Alrighty, so we have Dofi. Purple Dofi, definitely gonna go second. Honestly, this isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I might need this round table for Virgo. I actually don't know how good Ace is into Doflamingo. I haven't played this matchup. I haven't played much Ace actually in general. At least for 14. Okay, it's pretty favorable. Pretty favorable. Doflamingo. This 9-cost Nuke is probably going to be pretty solid, to be honest. Give it 2k. Send that back. Doing ace shenanigans for sure. We do not have the 8-cost spell, so I might take with Marco to draw 2. Or we can just... we'll see what we want to do. We'll see what we want to do. Yeah, we're not going to have our spell. There it goes, 7-7 here. The 7 hopefully goes through. Now we could potentially either round table or go... I think we go 9-cost Newgate, to be honest. I don't think we need any more. Oops. Oh, I forgot he minuses. And Blackbeard. No thanks, Evan. He came on late as hell. We're gonna block. But Blackbeard and Emu, that makes sense. I hate how popular Emu still is, though. Kinda sucks, no lie. Hmm. I feel like, Kizaru event, yellow card is correct. I actually don't know which event is that. I actually don't know. I'm gonna look it up. Kizaru yellow event. OP14? Oh, the one from Starter Deck 29, this one. Gotcha. The Straw Hat was stronger, yeah. I agree. It is pretty crazy that yellow now gets a swing through. Or, that they now get a, unblockable. I got third at locals with this deck, even though I only lost in local. Damn. Yeah, the deck seems pretty strong. I had locals yesterday. I was playing Sabo, and I got second, and I lost to a yellow Luffy. I could have definitely won it, but I made a couple mistakes in gameplay. I raised that card from a 2 to a 4 up. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, to be honest. I get it. I honestly might double round table next turn. I don't think we're going to be playing this negate. I think we might double round table and then Uta. We'll let that go through. Okay. We should be able to clear both Virgos. We should be able to clear both Virgos. I really hate playing against this Doflamingo. I think it's mainly that I don't know how to play into him. But it's a really annoying deck, no lie. So that's 2 for Noro Beam, right? So we have to swing our new gate for sure. Probably redirects it. Probably going into baby 5, which it does. We should be able to clear both. Now we play out another Uta. Probably gonna take a life here. But now we can Red Rock Marco. We have a bunch of blockers. We might be able to turn this around. Hopefully they don't see any more Virgos. This Virgo is actually such an annoying card. It's crazy. Hmm. We'll take. We will take. This is a very weird game so far. Very weird game. Now I was trying to think it might be better to do like Jozu stuff, you know? Okay, so they are swinging into a blocker. That's fine. Not at our face. So what we can do is we can Jozu Marco. We can Jozu Marco. Probably another Noro Noro, right? Okay. Next turn we can potentially just Red Rock. Oh, maybe I should have just Red Rocked. Red Rock would have probably been better. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I was just paying attention to the 1-4 that might play another Virgo. Definitely gonna Red Rock next turn. Don't really want Roger. Place 10 cost Dofi. Okay. Not terrible. Could take face again. Or go into... Goes into face again. We're gonna red rock. I'm going to put 2 down on our ace, swing 8. And then we're gonna play out another Uta. Three 1Ks. That's not terrible. Does he have anything that can go through our blocker? I actually don't know. I think I take this though. Actually, I should have probably... I should have done the 2 on that 8 cost. I'm like overthinking a lot of this shit. Trying to think of what's better. I should have kept... Yeah, I really messed up. I should have kept the Marco because then I could have Red Rock Marco'd. So that was definitely a dumb play. Makes another one. So now is it better to play a Newgate or is it better to... Yeah, we messed up. We could have done a lot better. This deck makes me overthink so much because of the damn Noro Beam, the redirects, and everything. It's actually mad annoying. So he's going to split 5, 6. It's 11, 19. That's going to be 10, 9. I definitely can't get through it. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up a couple times, so getting rid of this Marco instead of the 8-cost spell was a big blunder. It was a big blunder. I definitely had a chance to win this. What would you say is a good OP14 deck? I'm getting back into playing again since the start of OP13. Are there any new cards that you think would be good in soccer, or what Have you been liking an OP14? Also haven't tuned in. Hey, well, welcome back. The good thing about OP14 is that a lot of decks are actually pretty viable. Wow, they just had enough. I misplayed this so bad. But like that's the beauty about OP14. There's so many playable decks. So for example, as long as you don't play yellow, unless you want to play like $400, $500 for a Boa deck. Yellow's pretty expensive mainly because of the Kuma card, right? So for example, like Boa's one of the better decks in the current format, but if you look at the price to actually play the deck, it went down a little bit. Kuma went down. It was like $80 before, but it's still $400 to play the deck. So barring that you don't want to play yellow decks and need Kuma, there's actually a decent amount of good options. You can see the top list here. So like Emu's still a top 2, the new starter deck 19. Luffy has been on top as of late, but he plays the Kuma, so it's probably going to be a little bit more expensive as well. If I take a look at one of the decks, it's like $300 to play the Luffy deck, so that's also a little pricey. So you go away from yellow, Ace is still good from OP13. You might have some Ace cards. Yeah, I sold my alt art starter Boa blockers because they went up 50. Yeah. It's a good move. It's a good move. Like, the thing with Boa is she's really good now, but like going into OP or, once EBO3 comes out, she really drops in power a lot. You can see here that she kind of, I don't even see, wait, did I go by her already? She goes down like to middle of the pack, so she isn't like the best deck in format in the next one. So like her time to shine is definitely right now. But as you can see, like Dofus's pretty solid matchup. He's good into a lot of decks. Basically, like each deck has like one or two kind of weaknesses to them, which makes it so like depending on who you run into and who you can dodge, it could be pretty decent depending on what your scene's like and what kind of decks there are. Sakazuki, I don't know if I passed him already. I might have passed him. Sakazuki's the 54th overall deck. So good into Mihawk, who is pretty popular, but yellow destroys him. Ace and Emu are practically unplayable as well. Yeah, he doesn't look great, to be honest. I think Sakazuki's getting support a little later, though. I don't know which set exactly, but I think he's getting some support down the line. But I know like the Dofi deck's not that expensive. You probably have, if you started an OP13, some Ace or Emu cards. Crocodile, Dofi aren't that bad. Gecko's not bad. Mihawk I don't think is that bad either. Like a Mihawk deck, it's like 181, so it's not terrible. The main problem with Mihawk is he's really good into the top meta, but like more rogue type decks he kind of plays bad against, which you can see here. So not as good into actually Yellow Luffy as the top deck, but into Boa, Ace, Emu, he's actually got a solid lineup, and then everyone else is kind of like iffy. Stopped playing him when OP13 came out because of Emu, but now my locals I've seen less people playing Emu and more Mihawk. So maybe it could be worth it then. Yeah, it could be worth it. I have the opposite issue where everyone at my locals is playing Emu still. So it's not fun. Everyone's still playing Emu. It's sad. Not fun, not fun. I've been mainly playing Sabo, Red Green, Luffy, and Ace. In local so far, since OP14 started, it's just been Sabo. And I got middle of the pack the first time. I got second place yesterday. I lost to starter deck 29 Yellow Luffy yesterday. 18-ish people locals. They're 2 emus. That's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid. I like that. I like that people are like trying new decks. Like that's what's so like I like this better than OP13 because there's so many different decks you can play, and I prefer that than seeing like a bunch of emu, which is like 50% of my locals. So we got a somewhat bad matchup for us. We are playing into Mihawk, and they chose to go second, which is interesting. I thought they would prefer to go first, but maybe not. Take the spell. Yeah, and then last week there were 28 people and 4 emus. Okay, so it seems like most people in your locals want to play something different. That's cool. Yeah, they play a blocker, which is interesting. Get Roger. Have another I Am Whitebeard. And we also have a Red Rock. So we have ways to deal with Shanks and other cards. I'll look into the decks you mentioned. They seem, yeah, there's so many different options. Honestly, I would just like, based on what you've seen in local so far, just take a look at what decks might be good into what you're seeing and then go for that. Just gotta learn to play in green. Since it's been forever since you played green, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Hey, apeshit, what's up? What's up? What's up? Bounce Law and Mihawk. Yeah, Bounce Law and Mihawk. So, I guess we just bounce back the Tashigi? No. I think I bounce back the Law, make him rest the Tashigi, and then swing into it twice. Maybe I should have done the blocker. They're thinking. They're thinking. They are still thinking, huh? Holy shit. Next turn 8 cost. Oh, he actually lets it go through. Alright. Interesting. Interesting decisions here. I don't think he swings any of these, so we're gonna get a bunch of swings here, right? He's gonna rest the Shanks. I'm probably gonna do Round Table. Round Table and another Yamato, to be honest. We can use... or is it better just to develop a new gate? It might just be better to develop a new gate this turn and then go into, yeah, I think we develop a new gate this turn and then the next turn we'll go into potentially. He could play, he could play. He could play Lawn Beppo. If he plays Lawn Beppo, he rests my new gate. He rests my new gate. There's still not really many follow-up swings, so yeah, I think we go with new gate here. We'll trash this. And then we will swing 7. Swing 7 again. Swing 8. Get the blocker, hell yeah. Okay, so if he does Bonnie, he can't play Beppo, right? Okay, that's fine. That is fine. So I think we might be able to clear both this turn. When he swings Shanks, we'll be able to get both. Trash a law. Do you want to save this? I'm kind of down to save this, to be honest. Yeah, I'm down to save this. So he's going to restand this, right? My guess is he's going to restand this. Go -10. Swing 6 into him. Get rid of that. Get rid of this for now. I kind of forgot that the Tashiki was there, to be honest. Okay. Forgot about Tashiki, but we cleared the Shanks, which is nice. He wants to clear our board as well, so that's fine. Plays another Law and Beppo, okay. Trash that. Do 1. Then we can draw more cards here. Swing 7. Swing 7 again. I should get rid of this though, shouldn't I? I should have swung into that. That was actually a mistake. I should have swung into Perona so he doesn't have anything to rest. That was a mistake. Would play a Shanks and then we might be in trouble. Cutting. Chaining 3 of these sucks a lot. So if I go to 8-10 with a blocker, if I go to 10 with a blocker, I'll have 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 AK counter. AK counter. I should have got rid of that a while ago. Do I go to 10? I don't think so. And then they just dead man's game, right? If they dead man's game, I'm just dead. Didn't see enough of our blocker, Mihawks. This is a tough matchup too. We went first instead of second, which hinders us a lot. Looking for dead man's game, it looks like. It's a Tashigi. It's a Shanks. Yeah, going first against Mihawk is not easy. Unfortunate. The one thing I really don't get about this sim, to be honest though, I'm not sure if you guys experience this too, but whenever I play the sim for some reason, depending on the deck I'm playing, sometimes I'll just get a streak where I keep playing its worst matchup. So like we played Sabo, we played Boa twice, decided to switch to, no, we played Boa twice and a yellow Luffy. Decided to switch to Ace, and now we're facing Mihawks. It's very peculiar, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, right into our next game. We got a mirror matchup, but we do get second, which is nice. Probably gonna mulligan. Okay, we get a searcher. And a red rock, so that's pretty decent. We're just missing our middle pieces. So we will Garp. We will grab the Marco. Patch one. Hmm. Usually I will counter out of this, but I know a lot of ace decks went down to one pudding. So I'm going to test this out for experimentation purposes. And see if he has pudding or not. I know a lot of them removed pudding. Or two puddings, and now they just have one. So if we get pudding tier, it's not the worst because our hand is bricked up. That's fine. That is fine. Our hand was pretty rough anyways. We do want to find the spell if we can, which we do. And we're right back on track. So not bad, not bad. Okay, so he's going to play Jozu. Oh no, he's looking for Jozu. Okay. I think I could use round table. Okay, Marcos. Swing another 8. Looking for more pieces. Draws a new gate, so if he has a spell, yep. So I might... block. See if they swing 6 into 6, they do. You'll give them... Okay. They just quit. Never mind. They didn't really have much follow-up, I guess. Their next card was Newgate, though. I think it was a little premature to quit. But we'll take it. We'll take it. One deck that I haven't seen in my locals a lot is Ace. Seems like a lot of people have dropped Ace. But I think he's still pretty solid. But yeah, my locals personally, it's just been a bunch of Emu. Couple Boas. Couple Doflamingos, actually, too. We got ourselves another yellow Luffy. This hand isn't terrible, but I don't have a 1-drop, which kind of sucks. But I have everything else. We are going odd as well. I didn't realize we were going odd, so I should have mulliganed. Oof. We'll just swing big. No trigger. Okay, interesting. Swing 7. So now we have our curve. Back on our curve. Flame Dragon King, sure. Which means we don't have to play Jozu next turn because there's nothing to really put back. Oh, Robin. Swing 7/7. Counters out. And they take that one. Get a Kiku. Okay. Okay. Surprised they're playing this card. Not many decks run these searchers. But they're not bad, honestly. They're not bad. Get a Jimbei 2K. Definitely going to be playing our Newgate next turn. We need to try and get some more counter because our hand's very ricky right now. KOs. Okay. It's fine. That is not what we want. give an Iza. Trash that. Oh, I'm dumb. Dude, I thought I was on 10 Dawn. I forgot. Oh, okay. We're misplaying a lot today. Hmm. Oh man, I'm doing really bad. Oh god. Oh, I should have sent Kiku back. We were just messing up left and right. Oh. This is what happens when you don't get much sleep. Oh, dude, what are these bricks? That's crazy. Hmm. Okay. So we have 2, 4, 6. So we got 8, 10, 12. 8, 10, 12. 14. We should have enough counter. Try and get them down as much life as we can this turn. We have a lot of counter. So that is the one benefit. We do have a lot of counter. And if we can get them down low enough, we might be able to just go for game. If he just swings 15 straight, I can counter out of it. So that's probably the 0 cost event, right? That's probably the 0 cost event there. So we have enough to get out of this. So can we get him here is the question. If he swings another 15, can we get out of that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, we can't. I think we just go for it. 12's a lot of cards. With no Dawn up, it's a lot to get there. Okay, that makes sense. I even called it. Man, I'm playing terribly. I called it, so I could have went 9 Newgate and I could have had enough to get out of this. I'm just playing like ass. No, I could have won this. If I didn't swing this, I would have had enough by playing the new gate. Yeah, today's going pretty bad. We were playing like cheeks. Unless they don't have another one cost, which they probably do. Yeah, they do. We could have definitely gotten out of this. I played really poorly. I played really poorly. All right. Time to focus up. Time to focus up. We're playing like a bot. So we want to go second. On a mulligan. Probably gonna take. Okay. Next turn we can't play Yamato. They're most likely gonna play Tashigi, right? So I wouldn't be able to Jozu anyway, so I think this works out. Swing 5 does nothing against us. Why would he risk that? So I'm gonna probably swing into that. Okay. So he's just swinging 6. Is that really worth it? That was interesting. So next turn we got Newgate. Could play Shanks here, right? Shanks would suck, but we would draw cards, so that's fine. No Shanks. Okay, no Shanks. Plays a Bonnie though. So we can just take out the Tashigi, I guess. Can't play out our Newgates. Hmm. Get rid of one of these round tables. So we got 7 done, right? Two, three. I could also swing 9 into Tashiki. Okay, so we can play Newgate this turn. That's fine. That is fine. Really get rid of the Yamato. Swings into that. Swings into this. And this only does 9, right? Yeah, it only does 9. Okay, so we're fine. Okay, we get 2 cards. We do have a red rock. Okay, so they low on Beppo. It's gonna be potentially a lot of swings, right? So I should counter out of this. We'll gain 2 cards out of this. So it really depends if they have more law and Beppos or not. If they have more law and Beppos, we're kind of in trouble. But we'll see. That's a weird swing, I'm not gonna lie. That's a weird swing. You can swing 8 into this. Or we could just play another Newgate. Get him down to 5 cards potentially. Okay. So we got 2 big guys out now. One of them's gonna restand. We should be able to clear board next turn, and we got a decent amount of counter right now. Another long Beppo would suck. But I think I'm going for his board next turn anyways. Yep. Hmm. They swing 14, I have to get 2 2Ks, but then he can't swing with Mihawk. He could go 12-12 though, but then I'd still have enough counter. I might be going down 2 life here. Hmm. They swing 13, I can still get out of this. It's just I won't have a blocker now. Hmm. Can go 6, Uta, swing 8. Could I have 3 blockers up? If I have 3 blockers up, it makes it a little harder for them to just DMG me, right? So that's 6-2. It's just, it might be better trying to get rid of one of these long Beppos. Or the Mihawk. It's a difference of 1, right? Bottom deck Mihawk. So the question is, if I do swing 2 into this, I put a 2K, I don't have much counter left. And they have to have Dead Man's Game, right? I think we have to gamble that they don't have Dead Man's Game. Or we could potentially 2 Dawn. Nah, I think we leave it up. And hope they don't have DMG Dead Man's Game. They do. Of course they do. Yeah, this matchup, dude. This matchup isn't fun. And they had all the cards. Unfortunate. But this is what I'm saying, dude. Like, look at what we've been facing. It's been so obnoxious. We just played Ace. We went first in this matchup. We're just playing a lot of bad matchups. Boa. I might try some red green Luffy. Ace is the only bad matchup for the most part. Seeing mainly yellow decks, we can beat Emu. I've beaten aces before. But we haven't seen that many aces besides the mirror we just played. I think we're going to play some red green Luffy. Watch us play like a carrot or something. If we play a carrot after switching decks, the sim is out to get me. For sure. Man, today has been a frustrating day of One Piece, I'll tell you. Alrighty, we got our game. We've got our game. The first game we switch it up, we see our first Bonnie. Gotta fucking love it. Gotta fucking love it. Oh, this has been so rough. We might just call it a night after this. This is going terribly. This is going fucking terribly. We don't really have a better player, right? Don't really have a better play. Decides to rest that instead of our blocker is interesting. I actually might play another Nami. No, we can't attach Dawn though. So we're not gonna swing. Next turn we can potentially swing. Mm. Alrighty. Takes 2, interesting. Okay. Still have a blocker. Could go carrot, right? Okay, Dofi's not that bad, honestly. Dofi is not that bad. Okay. So if we can protect our Zoro and he doesn't Dofi us again, we'll be fine. And this just freezes, right? Yeah. Oh, that's fucking annoying. I don't think he swings anything else. Maybe the Dofi and that's it. This is a very weird matchup. We have 7, 6, it's 13 plus 4 is 17. We can go 8, 9. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. That was actually crazy. Nine, 11, 13. Nine, 11. I don't think they swing the blockers. Another doofy. Okay. Gonna go full 10 on. 2, 3, 4. So now we got 5 Dawn, 2 blockers, and we can swing through with Sanji, right? We just have to get through all these swings. He swings into our board, it's fine too, since we're just swinging through. Oh, but if he does another... Oh, he can't do another Doofy now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15. He'd have to have all 2Ks in order to get us. I think it's fine if he clears the board. But I might try and make it more difficult for him. 9, 11... Oh, is this Hody? I swear if it's Kid, I will actually be pissed if it's Eustace Kid. That would be freaking horrible. Please don't be Kid. Okay, it's Bonnie. That's fine. I think we win then. I think we win then. 15. 2 Dawn. Rest of Dawn. No shot they have enough, right? Yeah, okay. We got there. We got there. Dude, I'm telling you, the sim is out to get me tonight. Sim is out to get me tonight. They want to make these games as difficult as possible. Got another new deck. We are facing Green Purple Luffy. Which I actually don't know much about this matchup. Green Purple Luffy. You want to go first, apparently. That hand's absolutely terrible. This hand is better. Do they have anything that... I don't know if they do. Do they have anything like KOs? I don't think they do, right? Yeah, I don't think they do. They usually take every, like, beginning swing, right? Get a Sanji pudding, okay. This is gonna be Sanji pudding. So we got 7, 9, 11. So if we go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 back. I can play out the Luffy, which I think I will. Stand up 1, 2. And we can play this Luffy into Nami next turn. Take 1. Okay. We just want another Sanji. We might just want another Sanji. No, I could have swung one more. Could have swung more. Got a lot of AK swings coming. I actually don't know how this matchup is supposed to go. He hasn't been going for my board at all. We have a bunch of counter to protect. I can take another life. Divine Departure, interesting. Sure. Another Divine Torch, okay. That's very interesting. So we can rest 2 of their Dawn, right? So they Gum. Am I ever dead next turn? That's a question. I don't think so. This is interesting. It's much more favored for a red green Luffy since it's mid-range wrestle, but you're defending too much with your hand early, it seems. You can tell with your small hand size. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I have never played this matchup before, so it's been interesting. So they could get the 7 stand Luffy, right? 7 stand Luffy swing twice, but I think I'm still fine. Hmm. So if he goes, what, 6 plus 8, that's 14. So yeah, I should protect this last life. It's gone through 2 Divine Departures, a Gum Gum, a Thunder Bagua, Dead Man's Game. They play the Restand Luffy. What is that, a 6 cost? 6, they gain some Dawn. Guess it depends if they want to go for it or not, right? Yeah, we got there. That was an interesting matchup. So you're saying I shouldn't protect. Should I be swinging into his board then? Because I was just literally swinging at face. He was swinging at face. That's pretty much how that game was going the entire time. I guess I could have went down further in life. I did. I was pretty healthy. But very interesting match. Very interesting match. Let's go on to the next one. Alrighty. We got ourselves Boa Hancock. No, swinging at face is fine, but when they swing at you with 7, I'd probably either let it through or double Dawn instead of discarding hand. Makes sense. Makes sense. I'm gonna mulligan. Play this. Our hand is pretty rough. No lie. Didn't see any of our 5 cost or searchers besides Gart. Take a Nami because we might end up using it. I know this is generally favored for us. Okay, that's pretty good. Gonna play the Usopp. Okay, we get the Sanji too, so that's good. I think I'll start swinging next turn, just in case I get a trigger. I want to try and make myself stay a little healthier. Okay, that is fair. So they do have Rayleigh. Next turn we're gonna be at 6. I can attach 1, do 5. I'll have 2 open. I don't want to take this. Takes. If I swing again, he might block with Boa, but if I get rid of it now, I think, okay, he just takes both. Plays another Boa Hancock. So now I really wish I had Nami still. Plays a Zeus. Gets rid of her Sanji. We're gonna be at 8. Part of me wants to Dead Man's Game just in case we get lucky. It's like so awkward when we don't see our mid-range. I think I set this up with Zoro. God, this is so awkward. Hopefully, whatever they're playing for 9 makes it so we can protect all these swings into Usopp. Or we make it so they don't play, was it probably 9 cost Boa? And if they swing their blockers, that's good for us. Okay. He's a Jozu. Hmm. Do I bank on them not having... Do I bank on them not having Red Rock? Or do I establish a 6 cost Luffy with Tashigi? The one benefit, though, is that we can swing into their board right now, too. How many Red Rock does Boa run? Does Boa even run Red Rock? I feel like she might not. This is saying only 15% of Boa lists run Red Rock. See if we can sneak a little. So they get to add a life, but it's one less swing for us, right? Oh, no, it's not one less swing. I should have swung into this bow or life, I guess. Alright, we'll see if we live. I don't think we do. I think we just lose. So, am I... Like, I'm very new to this deck. Is it mainly like that game I didn't just see my cards? Or am I being too aggressive trying to like save my life and all that? Yeah, it's just GG's, right? This is a very winnable matchup too. Interesting. Why'd they do it like that? The one cost event, does it make it so my character can't attack at all? Cannot attack during this turn. Hmm. We could play 6-cost Luffy, get 4 back, attach a Dawn, swing into board. Then we have a blocker, but she could just go 20, right? She could just go 20 into us. She goes 20 into us, or 19 into us, with 5 Dawn up. I can't get out of that. So I think I just go for it. I think we just go for it. If they have the 1-cost event, it's just GG's. Yeah, it's just GG's. They didn't have Femur. Oh no, they did have Femur, so yeah. Regardless, I would have died. I played that really poorly, I guess. Let's go into another one. We need to learn these matchups. Oh yeah, that should have been very favorable, but I don't think we saw any of the cards we needed. So it's a very favorable matchup, but I didn't see any of my mid-range cards. I didn't have any searchers. We did see the Luffy, but we weren't able to follow it up. Okay. I get it. I get it. Okay, so we got yellow Luffy. I think we want to go second. This is actually a good hand. Okay, this is good. This is good. Oh. Oops. That was a misclick. Okay, we're taking a life. They usually swing 8? No. I think they would have swung 8 anyways. Okay, reorders their life. I keep forgetting that that's a card. So we're gonna play Sanji next turn. And then hopefully we can find like a Usopp or one of the following. It's a Sanji. No. Interesting. Give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 during this turn. That sucks. I honestly might search again. Get another Sanji. I usually want to play, what's it called here? Nico, right? Nico Robin. Take a life. So maybe if they swing into me, I just take it. Oh, they play Kuma. I think I should take one regardless. Because Robin will just trash her, right? See if we can get a new slot. We do. Okay. So now we're set up for a Zoro. They go Bonnie here. Plays a kid. Hmm. Yeah. Trying to stand up 4 Dawn, right? It's a very interesting deck, Red Green Leafy. I feel like if I can get it so I know how to play this into the matchups, we can game plan out how we should go about things. Goes with another kid. Is he really leaving no Dawn up? Two, three, four, 5 cards. 5 cards. Of course. I think we should have enough. It kind of just depends, though. If he takes this, we definitely have it. If he can counter out of this, it might get a little weird. Okay, I think we have it. So 2, 4. I think we should be good. 14. I should have swung 7-7. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, we should have swung better. Oh, I didn't think you would actually have that much damn counter, man. That's crazy. That's what happens when you assume, I guess. Alright, learning lesson. Learning lesson. Jesus. Oh boy. We might just call it early tonight. We're playing like doo-doo today. How much have I dropped? We were at 1.5 billion, but we've been playing terrible today. We've been playing absolutely terrible today. We didn't drop too far. We're at 1.2. Keep this in. What do we want here? Um, they don't really KO us, right? I might just take the Luffy. Just so we pump everything up so even Usopp can swing. Swing 5. I take. We will take this for sure. So do I want to play Sanji right away here? Guess we can play Sanji right away here. They have nothing on board, right? And then next turn we can play Usopp and Luffy. No shot they swing at all. If they swing at all, I'm taking it. Swing 9. It's just a 1k. Swing 6. Swing 8. Get 3 on back. Play another Sanji pudding. And then a Nami. You're gonna try and swing into this Luffy, I guess. Five, 7, and a 2k. I'll just let it go. Hmm. Gives a 2k. Gives a 2k. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do they play any cards that... Do they play any KO cards? Okay. I don't think there's any point in playing the Tashigi. Dude, what is this fucking hand, man? That's crazy. This fucking hand's ridiculous. How many Dom do they leave up this turn is the question. Plays another Nami, sure. Jeez. This is so obnoxious. We're gonna stand up 2 Dawn, right? Swing 9. They take. Rest 2 Dawn, okay. Six Dawn. Four Dawn. What's the 4 Dawn for? There's no restand event or anything, right? I think I just take this. That does nothing, right? I think we just swing huge. Question is, am I making the same mistake I did before? I don't think I survived, though. Fuck it. How many gums can they get? GG's. I think tonight's just not the night. Our brain's not braining. If you committed to it, you have to go all in now. Safer play would have been to use DMG on both blockers first. So DMG and then what? Just do like little attacks. So like swing 6, 6, 7. I think that makes, yeah, what you're saying makes sense. DMG, we rest 4 Dawn. We can attach one to leader. We can swing 6. Gets rid of a card. Swing 6 with Usopp. Gets rid of a card. 5 Dawn left. Could then swing with Sanji and Luffy. No, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. We'll keep going. Hey, excuse all the mistakes. Playing this leader against a lot of other leaders when I'm still new to it, I'm definitely gonna make a shit ton of mistakes. Probably stupid mistakes too. Hmm. So the only thing we can take Sanji. Hey, what's up, Sleepy? Has. It definitely has. We kind of took a break in OP13 because we got burnt out just from every game being either Ace, Emu, or Zoro. But we've been back for 14. I like the variety. Makes things a little interesting. I might want to play this Luffy for the Rayleigh, right? Yeah, I didn't play any in 13. That makes sense. It was very, I don't know what the word for it is. Repetitive. That's a good word for it. Definitely very repetitive. But yeah, we're back for 14. Been streaming, trying to determine what the streaming schedule is going to be. So far, Sunday, Monday, I'm definitely fine with. Tuesday's usually a break day. I was going to do Wednesdays, but every time I come back from work, it's actually kind of rough. So it might be a Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and then I would have to see between Friday, Saturday, what day would work as well. We're going down really low. I was playing Sabo mainly. I've been playing a lot of Sabo, Red Green Luffy I want to learn, and then Ace still. I'm still playing Ace. But the thing was, I got all the way up to like 1.5 billion bounty, and then with Sabo, I literally kept running into Boa, which is its worst matchup. And because of that, it just seemed like I was just giving away, pretty much. Just giving away, sorry, lost in train of thought. I was just giving away, God damn it, bounty. So, decided to try some Red Green Luffy since it's really good into Boa and the Yellow Luffy. Yeah, yellow's definitely relevant for sure. It's definitely relevant for sure. So if I play out Sanji, I won't have enough Dawn to play this Luffy. I think I just play this Luffy. And we'll stand up one Dawn. But yeah, yellow's definitely relevant. I want to play BY Nami when EBO3 comes out. It's just, it depends on how expensive those cards are going to be. And Nami, the way it's looking just to buy a box is ridiculous. And I'm expecting that Nami and Robin are probably going to be pretty pricey too. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna get one of the Namis. Haven't played in 3 months or so. No deck, third deck together, no test, didn't even know what the new leaders did in first week. It took first week one. Okay, gotcha. That's kind of crazy. What deck you end up playing? Okay, interesting. So we're gonna use Deadman's Game. Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's a solid deck for sure. Trying to debate what's better, the Luffy or the Sanji. Regardless, I'm gonna be standing up Dawn again. I think we'll play the Luffy because it can do potentially more damage. Do I want to search first? I think I want to search first. Can't search Nami with Nami. Dude, oh god. Alright. We just lost out on cards. It's cool. We're gonna get all 5 back regardless. Didn't feel like I was losing at any point, to be honest. It's a very good deck, for sure. It's a very good deck. Okay. Should have swung this first. I forgot that was a card. They still have to get out of this, though. They don't. So we're just gonna swing 8. Or no, we're gonna swing 9. Yeah. Yesterday in locals, I came in second with Sabo, and I lost to starter deck 29 Luffy. I definitely feel like I could have won. It just came down to some really good triggers on his end, and I was bricking hard, and I didn't have my stage as Sabo. Came down to a point where I had 2 life, 6 cards in hand, no, 5 cards in hand that were all bricks, and with the way his board was set up, I just needed 1k out of life to be perfectly safe, and I got it too late, and we ended up losing. Okay. This game was emo, but I took second away from him, and he still had 3 life. Damn. Unblockable event? Yeah. That unblockable event's nuts, honestly. Hmm. We have a blocker still, too. The way they're setting it up seems like it's going to be another boa. Which it is. Do they play over the other boa? I don't know. So they have the event, which makes it so they block a swing, right? So thinking about this logically, they're going to stop one of my attacks. What I could do is make one of them unblockable, make this unblockable, swing 9. Get rid of both their lives. They make it so one of these can't swing. As Yellow Mane, I'll even tell you I don't think Bo is as good as she's put out to be. That's what I was thinking too. Like she's good in this format for sure. But if you look at like OP, like when EBO3 comes out, she goes from top deck to like mid deck. Or do I search for a demon sword? I think I Nami search first. Ooh, we get another Sanji. Double Sanji might be it. So I think we swing 9 here. So they have 4 cards in hand. If I do another 2, I can swing 12. 2, 4, 6, 8. I think we just do it again. Dude, why does this keep happening? God damn it, dude. Bo is easy to pilot and gets away with a lot of stuff as long as you have minimum game knowledge. You can probably play at a good level, but that's about it. The deck had a problem with early to late game power transmission, so it can be starved. Gotcha. Well, we lost again. Was it wrong to assume that he was going to play the other event? Because I was convinced it was going to be this. I actually completely forgot that Slave Arrow was a thing in this deck. Is Slave Arrow usually played? Because I feel like in the other bow matchups, I didn't see it. Let's see. View deck list. Okay, yeah, they actually are all in all builds, but it's a 1 to 2 of, dude. A 1 to 2 of is nuts. But yeah, like overall Boa, wait, where is it? Like even in this, wait, we're in the east. No, we're in the west. Whoops. Yeah, like even in this, she's still like the 4th best overall deck. This new Luffy deck is just crazy. But every other matchup's really good for her. But then going into east, she still has solid matchups, but Nami and Rosinante get a lot of power-ups. And she's still a good deck, but she drops down to like 6. So other decks do come up too. All I know is that I sold my Kumas because I was thinking about playing Boa coming into this set. I sold my Kumas at like $75 each. Looks like they ended up dropping. Surprised they dropped that fast, dude. Very interesting. If you can play a leader that doesn't care about board and just swing face, it's easy to beat her. I mean, I think that makes sense, but the issues come when like she plays the blocker and stuff, right? So she can play like the blocker to make it so you automatically lose a life, and then she can stall enough to get to this Boa. Playset of all Kumas? Nice, nice. Yeah, I sold my Kumas. Because like the main reason I sold my Kumas is because I do really want to play BY Nami. And I don't even think it's really used in this deck because we get the Robin and Nami cards, right? And yes, like it's not even in list. I feel like everyone just picks up this Robin and this Nami because they're so freaking gassed. And then getting that Surger is going to be nice too. This matchup's supposed to be really good for me. I think I'm just playing awfully. But you know, that's not to say like later on Kuma could definitely get, or you know, something could happen where that Kuma card is just ridiculous again. It's kind of how it goes in this card game. I'll probably buy Kuma's back at some point. I kind of want the price to go down, if possible. The way the market is now, it's kind of tough to tell, so we shall see. But we'll go ahead and get into another game shortly. Hey, what's up, Cubic? Hope the stream went well. Thank you for the raid. But yeah, I think I'm going to try and learn because of how prevalent yellow is in this format. I'm going to try and learn Red Green Luffy, get better at it. Sabo's good for my locals because there's not that much yellow right now, but I think it's starting to shift that way. There's like 2 of these yellow Luffy. No, yeah, I think it was 2 yellow Luffys and 1 Boa, but I was able to dodge Boa with Sabo. And then I played 1 of the yellow Luffys in the finals and lost. But yeah, I think we're going to try and learn this deck, try and get better at it. Alrighty, we have our next game. Specifically against Boa. He's pretty bad into Boa. Against Yellow Luffy, he has a pretty good chance if he can get second, but if he doesn't get second, it's a little tough. A little tough. Yeah, so like against Boa, it's not terrible. Like, it's not impossible going second, but it's definitely more favored towards Boa if you go first. Like, in general, Sabo going first is going to be a lot worse. But all the other matches are pretty decent. It's mainly the yellow ones where it hurts a bit. The thing is, especially with Boa, she can drop Rayleigh and pop your 6-cost Sabo blocker. And that actually, like, hurts a lot. I'm gonna swing first just in case I get a trigger that gets rid of this Luffy. You can play dragon, but when are you gonna play the dragon? Because say I'm going second curve, turn 2 is gonna be the 4-cost promo, turn 3 is gonna be the 6-cost blocker, and then what is the Rayleigh? I guess you could play it after that, but the other dragon's so much better at that point, I think. We'll take... Ooh, this is a little rough. Unless you're talking about the 8-cost dragon. I love yellow even when yellow isn't good, I still play. Oh, you were talking about 6 drop? Yeah, emo's still really good. Emo's definitely still good. Honestly, even if they remove Sabos, whatever. Followed up with an 8-drop dragon. It is, but like, think about it. You're also swinging into this bow since you play no removal. And then by the time you get and play that dragon, they're going to be playing the 9-cost dragons. Or not the 9-cost boas, and you're just losing life fast. Because you're a 4K leader until you go to 3 life. And then on top of that, they can play Nico Robin, which takes away your 3rd life. You go down to 2. They can pop your Sabo. And then by the time you play Dragon to play Sabo back, they could, I guess, take another life or have this blocker to prevent you from swinging and stuff like that. It's just really awkward. Surprised I swung that. I really need to find the Nami, right? Dude, I'm excited for that Sabo starter deck. I think it'd be cool. Hopefully they get some good stuff. But like even just in EBO3, I'm excited to get what's it called? The Koala. 4-cost Koala is just another like 4-dom play, which could help out. Yeah, the Koala is gonna be nice. Next week at locals, I'm just playing a BS deck. Green Jimbei. She might break the back since she's in EBA. Yeah, that's true. I'm really hoping it's not as bad as we're all thinking, but it definitely seems like it's gonna be as bad as we're all thinking. Okay, so they got 9 costs, they got Femur, and they've got a 1K. All these blockers everyone wants to play, rest stun and character rush easy. Hmm. I have tried Ein. Ein's really good. I like Ein a lot. But still, you have to like... With Ein, you need to swing into their board, right? Hopefully, they swing the blocker. They don't. I think I have to clear the board. They're gonna play 9-cost Boa next turn, right? If I clear the board, get Fordon back. Is Nami just better? Boa doesn't have rush, right? Boa doesn't have rush, right? Or do I just go for game here? If I rest this for 4, I could take out most of its board. I think I'd take out the board and then try and go for game after, maybe? I think that's better than just playing out Zora, because Zora leaves me kind of stranded, right? So we just need Fordon. I can swing these. I think I can replace the Usopp since I'm going to stand up Dawn anyways. Before, I can only swing 2 more, right? Okay. So Gorgon Sisters is gone. So they play out 9-cost Boa. Does this change anything? No, it doesn't really change anything, right? They're just gonna swing 20 at us. I think I need to practice this deck more. I hate facing bow. They even got one Dawn up. Oh god, this is so annoying. Yeah, I don't see us winning this at all. Boa doesn't punish trashing like Stussy. Well, Stussy is just KO. Kaido it wouldn't. But I added to my Sabo, I added Ben Beckman's. I added Ben Beckman's, which helped a little bit, but it's still like awkward because you rather play other stuff. Do we just hope that they don't have it? I think we just hope that they don't have it. Yeah, Kaido should work. Really sure. Is this guy just bricked? No, he's not. I just have to attach this to something. Yeah, so Kaido should work. I run Beckman as well. What are the chances they just don't have it? I'd say very slim. No, Beckman trashes. Yeah, I'll show you the Sabo deck. Beckman is a trash card. This is a deck I'm currently running, and I really like it into everything except for Boa, and I keep facing Boa is the only downside. But yeah, Beckman trashes. Beckman trashes. Stussy KOs. So Stussy can be used at the end of the game, but you'll take a life if you use at any other point. Kaido does trash, but you also have to discard a card from your hand. So discarding a card kind of hurts. And then the only other trash card I know is maybe Brook. This card lets you trash as well, but it doesn't reach as far as Beckman does. And on 6, I rather play this blocker. So this is better. So like currently when I go into Bow, if I can get second, I try to go Sabo into this Sabo. And then after that, if I need a Beckman to clear out like a 4-cost blocker Boa, I'll do that and then swing in. And then go from there. That makes sense. But I've been liking Sabo a lot. It's just at this bounty, I keep playing freaking Boa like every game. It's mad annoying. Yeah, it's mad annoying. Like, Sabo's pretty solid into most of the matchup. Like, he has a chance to win all of it. All the matchups. It's just Boa, it's definitely the worst one. I'm down to play a Sabo game. I honestly think I need to learn Red Green Luffy a little better. I need to learn how to play him. But yeah, we'll play some Sabo. We'll play some Sabo to end the night. So we'll do play until we lose since it's 2:42 and I have work in like 5 hours. So once we lose, we'll go ahead and call it. But we'll play some Sabo tonight. Got some Roger. Yeah, I feel that. But I even added Beckman into my Ace deck. Like, Ace is still really good, and I had Beckman for specifically that Boa matchup because he removes a body. And on top of that, he's like, you know, good for, what's it called? I'm gonna keep this. He's good for the 8-cost spell the following turn because he's an actual physical body. It gives you some more range to remove stuff in addition to Jozu. We'll guard first. Don't get it. We don't have any counter, so I am going to take a 2k. And we get the 4 cost. Yeah, he has most of the cards too, yeah. It's pretty solid. I think I'm liking the Beckman ad. And he's counter at the worst case, a 1k counter, which is, you know, it's better than a brick. Okay, I'll take that first one. Take bottom. Swing 7. We do have our curve. Just to get cards into the trash. Nice. Would be better if you play Ace Luffy Sabo. I haven't looked too much. Like, I know it's a thing, but I haven't really looked too much into like what the deck does and all that stuff. We'll just give him a 2k. There's a chance I might go. I mean, minus. Oh, you're talking about that one. The 1 cost. I mean, you minus 3k, then you Beckman. Well, that's why I have this Koala. Koala is searchable for a minus 3. And she's a 2k. Searchable 2k with the stage, the Searcher Koala, and Searcher Bello Betty. I'm not going to search this turn. Yeah, that's why I run this Koala. But into Ace, I could see it being a good card. I think some Aces actually do run that right now. Beckman won't really do much for us. I think we're just going to go aggressive into his life. We don't really have anything good to play off. Could set that up for the following turn. Swing 5. Ein's for Mihawk. So you can use Ein to swing into Law and Beppo. You can use it to swing into Shanks. On top of Stussy being able to remove stuff too. Gonna give a koala. Hmm. He's gonna play Rayleigh, right? Cost us 5 or less. I'm gonna have to take one swing. I'll let it go. Oh, he plays Roger instead. Okay. So this is a free search. Grab the Sabo. Maybe I should have swung 8 into it. Probably should have swung 8 into it. Or I could just get him down fully. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, but Ein's mainly for Mihawk. Shanks would suck here. If they have Shanks. I should have probably swung 8. Could have probably gotten him. I think they dropped Uta, so if I can get them down to 0, if they don't have another Roger, I think we're good to win in 2 turns. Probably letting our dragon go this turn. Shanks, rush Shanks. Another Roger. So if he plays Roger, I can take 2 swings and I would need to get out of a 7, 6. I can't do that currently. I think I do take this out. Two Dawn. Oh, he doesn't have anything. Okay, so if he does Roger, all I have to do is get out of his leader swing. And then we're fine. And we're fine. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I like Sabo a lot. It's just mainly if I have to face Boa, it gets a lot more difficult. Play until we lose, so we'll keep going with Sabo until we lose. Alrighty, into the next game. We are playing a Bonnie. I actually might keep. Seeing stage makes such a big difference, to be honest. Nice, we got the 4 cost. Beautiful. Okay. So we should be able to fix our hand as we go. Left 1 Dawn up. I think we're still gonna swing. I think we're still gonna swing. They can rest our blocker. Then we're gonna keep setting up our trash. Grab a 2K. Carrot does nothing in this matchup because the Sabo gets +4, this gets +2. Interesting. Was not expecting that. What the fuck? I mean, I don't think he's gonna swing that again. I kind of want to look for a dragon. You have 2 Stussies, don't really need Garp. Get the dragon. Go 6 into lead. I mean, if he wants to attach Dawn to that, so be it. This is some interesting. There is, for Red Green Luffy, there is a animal build with choppers that includes this, which is interesting as well. Oh my god, he might actually play it again. I put this, yeah. So this Sabo's in my trash. I can just play that and he can't KO anything. Which is what we're gonna do. Need to trash 1 more character, so we'll trash a dragon. Guess we'll grab another Sabo, and then we'll just play this out. Go 1, 2, 3. Play out this guy. Trash 1 of those Sabos and a Garp. I think we swing 8 into 6. I do want to swing this into that, but I need this for Stussy. Whatever he plays next turn. Okay, that works. Interesting choices. I guess I just swing into the searcher now. I don't think I need Roger, but they can block her up, so I'm going to keep it. They're just refusing to swing into my life is the main thing. Oh, dude, I freaking countered. That's so annoying. For some reason, I didn't register the click. Alright, I guess that's fine. It's frustrating. So we could get Doflamingo'd here, but if we get Doflamingo'd, we can just KO Doflamingo with another Stussy. And they just quit. Okay. GG's. GG's. Man, I got some crazy headset hair going on. But not that bad, not that bad. Looks like Bonnie didn't find a lot of her cards for the top end. And we had a pretty big board, so it worked out pretty nicely. Go private again. This is also actually a pretty bad matchup. This is the other bad matchup that we have. So we get a free search. Ein's good for this though. She is good for this. Basically, if they find their red rocks and spam out all the Sanjis and we can't keep anything on board, it's GG's for us. So we'll see how this goes. So they get one Sanji. Hopefully they don't have the card. Okay, so we get this dragon. Stussy doesn't really do much for us in this game. Because we can't KO anything for the most part. Ein's definitely better. I'm not sure if I want to play... I might play this dragon, to be honest. I might play that dragon. Prevent fucking removal. But now I'm thinking we play Ein. I think we play Ein. Because if he red rocks us... And then I can play out this with dragon. Or do I play this out now? And then save Ein for when they're bigger. I might play this out now. Just so we have something stick. And then we can attach one. It doesn't matter really for attaching one, right? Because this is an... Okay. So we're gonna search for dragon. Not the dragon we wanted. Still no dragon. Swing 5. We want to find dragon. Hopefully they don't spam out any more of these Sanjis. That would actually suck a lot. Gonna probably have to aggressively counter quite a bit. So we don't go down too low as well. Ay. Please, dragon. Thank you. Yeah, this matchup just doesn't feel great. We're pretty bricked up too. Oh, shit. My fault, guys. I didn't even realize. How long has that been like that? Was that for the entire matchup? That was my bad. I didn't even realize. Thank you, Sleepy. Yeah, we're playing Sanji. I don't know how much you guys saw, but the matchup isn't going too well. Debating if I should swing into the 7. They most likely have another Conqueror or Gum Gum. He just came back. Okay. Hopefully, I think it might have been for most of this game, to be honest. Hmm. Swing 9 into 7. There's a chance we die here too. That's the other thing. Okay. 2k, 1k. Red Rock. Do that. Beautiful. I think they didn't know what this card did. I get a Conqueror. Okay. So I think we play Ein this turn. We're gonna have to take this, I think. So that's at an 8. I can swing 12 into it. Hmm. They took. Do I die here? He could Red Rock. If he Red Rocks, he has 4 Dawn left. For every 5 events, he'd be swinging 5, 8, 13 plus 4. 17, he'd be swinging 8 and a 9. 8 and a 9, I can get out of. I can't get out of both. I might use this. And we get negative counter there. That fucking sucks. If he has Red Rock, it's over. I could swing 5. He definitely has counter. No shot he doesn't. Alright, we'll do that. If he Red Rocks, this is GG's. Oh wait, he can cheat out Red Rock too, right? Hold up. Wait a minute. We might have this with Roger. We might have this with Roger. So he would swing what? He would swing 9. And because we use this koala, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. Or do I pretend to save it and hope he doesn't swing into me? I don't know. Because if I block this and he swings 8, I can't get out of it. But he might swing all 9 and then I think he's going to swing all of it and then we lose. Oh, okay. He chickened out. Dude, so many events. It's crazy. GG's. Oh, dude, he had so much counter. He would have been fine no matter what, dude. He had so much counter. Yeah, this is another bad matchup, unfortunately. But you don't really see too many Sanjis in real life. At least until maybe he gets that new Reiju card coming out. That could be an issue. But yeah. Since we lost, we're gonna go ahead and call it there and wrap up the stream. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed seeing me get my ass kicked with the Red Green Luffy at least for most of the stream. And then yeah. I'm trying to think. Tomorrow is gonna be my day off. I'm gonna try and stream Wednesday, but it is tough because I go into work that day and I usually get home late. So potentially Wednesday, if not Wednesday, definitely Thursday we'll be streaming again. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. And it'll be around 11:30, 12 Eastern. We'll be starting the stream. And then that stream will probably be the last one for the next 2 weeks because Friday night I'm going to the airport and I'll be on vacay for 2 weeks. So there'll be a little 2-week break. By the time I'm back, honestly, EBO3 is probably going to be out, so it's going to be completely different. And we might be playing BY Nami at that point, but we'll see. So yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night, and I will see you either Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah. So peace out. CGC out. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Good night.
俺の言うこともろくに聞かねえで